Here we go. The Wrath of Khorne is back. It's been so long, hasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you once again, of course, to Grant for writing this list. I'm running the Skull Fiend Tribe. That allows me to reroll hit rolls of a 1 for attacks made by friendly Skull Fiend Tribe mortal units that are wholly within 12 of an enemy hero. So that's not too shabby. We have 6 heroes in total. We've got the Mighty Lord of Khorne. We've got an Aspiring Deathbringer there. We've got the Skull Grinder. We've got a Blood Secretor and 2 Priests. So the General is going to be the Lord of Khorne. He's taking the command trait to generate 2 Blood Tithe points instead of 1 if he kills a hero. He's also got the artifact, which is basically +2 attacks on that reality splitting axe. And of course, we've got the generic command ability, which allow Khorgoraths to reroll hits and wounds within range of the person that uses it, which is fantastic. We're also using a battalion. We are using the Red Headsman. Each time an enemy hero or monster is slain by an attack made from a unit within the battalion, then we get an extra blood type point. And that is with the Deathbringer, the Skull Grinder, a unit of 10 Blood Warriors, a unit of 10 Blood Warriors, and a unit of 5 Blood Warriors. I'm running them all with Gore Fists, and the reason I'm doing that is because the axes only give you reroll 1s anyway, but there's so many ways that I'm getting reroll 1s, I'd rather do the Mortal Wounds back on any 6s I make to save. So the 2 units of 10 have a banner in each, and there's 1 giant Gore Cleaver in there as well. As far as the priests go, the guy with the sword, he is going to take the, I think it was the one where you do D3 mortal wounds to yourself for his prayer and gain a blood tithe point. And the guy with the axe is going to take Killing Frenzy, which gives me +1 to hit. Of course, we've got the Skull Altar, which allows me to re-roll all of those prayers, as well as re-roll to see if I can get this thing off. I haven't actually used any of these yet, and I also want to say thank you to Lucy for not only painting this, but also the Skull Altar.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've got 3 Khorgoraths, individual ones. I've got a unit of 5 Wrathmongers, and then 3 units of Blood Reavers. This unit has all the Meat Ripper axes, which is the -1 AP. Because I've got a battalion, I get an extra command point and relic. The extra relic I'm giving is the Banner of Blood on the Blood Secretor, which allows them to reroll charges within 12. And I've also bought an additional command point, and it only gets me to 1960. So I'm probably going to get a triumph as well against Lucy's Sylvaneth.
Okay, he does get a triumph because I'm at 1990 and I've bought a command point already. So I am running Gnarl Route, and my general will be the Branch Witch down there. So she has the command trait of healing D3 wounds in a unit within 18 in the hero phase. The other Gnarl Route is the ability of if you're with 12 inches of a wizard and you reroll hits of 1. And the command ability is I can pick a unit within 12 in the combat phase, and they get a 6 up, ignore wounds and mortal wounds. So we have the Branch Witch, a Branch Wraith, the Revenant, Durthu, and a Tree Ancient. It's a Tree Lord Ancient, but that's a lady, so a Lady Ancient, however you want to call it. We have 3 units of Dryads, 2 30s and 1 20, and 2 units of Hunters, 1 with bows and 1 with swords. Extra spells. The Tree Lord has got Dwellers Below, the Wraith has got Verdus Harmony, and the Witch has got Regrowth, and the artifact will be on the Tree Lord Ancient, so he can use 3 dice and pick the 2 highest for when he's casting and unbinding. So,
Right, folks.
deployment is done.
Yep.
Shockingly not. I won.
Yeah, despite having a battalion, I still had a lot of units. So we've got Blood Warriors lying in the front, Reavers behind, probably the wrong way around, but it is what it is. A couple of heroes scattered in there. Korgoraths, Wrathmongers, and the Aspiring Deathbringer at that side.
Yep. The scenery's down. This is the one I generate normally. So, because we are playing shifting objectives, by the way.
We are. So do you want to roll? Basically, you roll for each of... you make one roll.
Yeah.
It's a D3 roll. And whichever objective number you roll is worth 2 points at the end of the turn.
Yep. So we'll go 1, 2, 3.
Yep. So the centre one is worth 2 points this turn. Because Lucy finished deploying first, she gets to choose whether she wants to go first or second.
I most certainly do.
Do what?
Go first.
Okay. You want to go first?
I do.
Okay.
Okay, so hero phase, I generate a command point, which gives me 2. My Tree Lady Ancient has summoned them woods. These summoned woods, they can be within 1 inch of models, no, not models, of scenery and objectives, so that's why I've got it so close to...
Up to 1 inch away.
Yes.
Rather than 6.
Which the original one has to go in.
Yeah.
So that's all I've done in my hero phase. Spells. She's going to cast her own spell, Roused to Wrath, to summon 10 dryads. I need a 7. No. Oh dear. I should have gave her the artifact. All my other spells are pretty much well out of range, or just not going to do anything. So I will Mystic Shield.
You might as well use your general to benefit from this, because you get to roll 3 dice then, don't you?
Yeah. You cast Mystic Shield on herself.
So movement phase.
Yep.
End of movement.
Yes, everything has pushed forward. We did forget to say earlier, my second unit of hunters were in the alcove, and I've brought them in now. So, because she ran like a 1, which added to that basic 5 kind of crap. So they've now got that, even though this one is the doodah one. Anyway, everything else is forward. These ran, they just jumped down. He went forward, but he's still within range to let them re-roll the ones. They ran forward 6, and they got a 6 as well. And he just... I should have run him.
Run him then if you want.
Yeah, go on. Because he can't shoot anywhere.
Because he's out of range.
Yeah. So.
But you do have some shooting.
I do. These hunters, they're going to go for the 10-man squad.
Of Blood Warriors.
Yep. The solid purple will be the huntsman, and he needs 3s.
Reroll the 1. So 1 miss, that's alright. 3s to wound?
It is, yes. It's 4 and -1, please.
Okay, so 5 up. D3 damage.
Yay.
You kill 1. And that is it for shooting.
It certainly is.
Is that it for turn?
It is, yes. I score though. Do you score 1 for each one you're getting, more for the...
Yes, so you score 1 for this one, 2 for that one, and 1 for that one. Putting you at 4 points.
Here we go then. Khorne turn 1.
Quick hero phase. I forgot to mention my triumph is reroll saves.
It is, yes.
Well, I remember I'll remove that model that you killed.
Oh, Battleship?
No, I'm Bravery 7.
Okay.
Bravery 8 actually because of my banner. Anyway, I am going to use this Slaughter Priest over here. He is within 8 inches of the altar. So first of all, I'm going to use Killing Frenzy on this squad of 10 Blood Warriors in front of me. So on a 4+, they get +1 to hit.
Nice.
Fine. I will then use Blood Boil on these Dryads right here because this front one is within 16.
It is, unfortunately.
I can re-roll that. So it goes off. That's D6 mortal wounds on them.
Ouch.
3.
I will just pinch 3 from this side here.
And then the last prayer that I've got to do is this guy. He is going to use Blood Sacrifice on the Reavers behind him. It goes off. I take 2 mortal wounds, but I get Blood Tithe point for that. And that Is my hero face.
No. Chaos. Safe. Deathless. Nurgle has it.
Disgusting result?
Yes.
No. Don't be silly, I want to die, I'm Khorne.
Oh yes, that's true. Okie dokes.
Movement phase. These guys ran 4 inches. Means that I've got 5 models within 6 inches of this. So I take it from Lucy, which is good. This one's the problem. Because the Blood Warriors don't run very fast.
You can't run and charge either.
No. I want to try and make a long bomb charge against these. The Wrathmongers over here, meanwhile, did run. The Korgorats are hopefully going to make a charge into them Dryads. What about Deathu?
Charge into him?
I can't. You're more than 12 inches away.
Oh, wait, I could have dreamed.
And besides that, I hit him first. And he's a hero, so I get reroll 1s against him.
I'm still not worried.
Nah. Oh well. Right. Because the Korgorats are more than 6 inches away, I have no shooting. Straight into charges. I'm going to try these Blood Warriors, see if I can get moved up here. But I've got the 2 heroes moved up here, the other Slaughter Priest and the Skull Grinder and the Lord of Khorne. Lord of Khorne's going to take your Tree Lady out with that reality splitting axe.
I'm dreaming again.
No, all I've got to do is wound you, then roll a 5 and I just remove you from player.
Okay.
I think it's a 5. But anyway, charge for Blood Warriors.
No.
I will CP that. Still no. Oh. The first of the 2 Korgorats over there, I need a 7. That gets one of them in.
Yep.
The second one, that doesn't. And I'm not going to roll the other one, so just one Korgorath making it in. Right, here we go. So that Korgorath, I thought long and hard. I could get 8 inches around here, get within range to reroll 1s, thanks to being within range of an enemy hero. But I'm going to use for the Brass Citadel of Khorne. From the Aspiring Deathbringer the Tide, just there. Because he's wholly within 12, I can now reroll hits and wounds.
Yep.
So, here we go. 3s. Rerolling. Okay. 3s again. Rerolling. Not worth it. 3 at -1.
So I'm -1 +1 because I've got more than 10, so 5s. Yeah.
So that's 6 damage.
It is.
So that kills 6. Let's see which 6 Lucy removes. So I did have an extra attack because of Crimson Haze. Because of the...
Quickly done. I roll a 6 to save.
Yep, that's from the Wrathmongers, giving the Korgorath an extra attack. And that was with the reroll hits and wounds as well.
It was, yep. He
So
did have to reroll one of them.
So Lucy has 11 Dryads
left.
attacking, so 23 attacks.
Plus with the extra for the nymph.
Yeah.
Here we go. 4s, because it's not my turn. Yeah.
You only get reroll 1s if you're within range of a wizard, don't you?
Yep. Oh, and it's 12 inches. Yeah, I'm not within 12. Actually, it's not wholly within.
Is it not?
No.
Yep, you are within 12. So you can reroll those 1s. There's a 5 and a 6 there as well.
Yep, okay.
1 extra hit.
Oh.
Wounding?
4s again. 3, 4, 5. There, that many. 3, 6, 7, please.
Oh, that's not bad. Considering...
-2, I wish.
No, it's not -2. 4 save. So I take 2. Wow. And Korgoraths have 8 wounds. So I'm down to 6 remaining.
Ooh, gosh, we do that on camera.
It's okay. Battle Shark Lucy's just rolled a 6 because I killed 3 of them.
Yeah.
So she's bravery 8 because there's 20 models or more in that unit.
So on a 6, 1 more would fly.
And 1 ran.
I didn't realise. I thought he'd already pressed it, so that's why.
And then down there, she's elected to use Inspiring Presence, which means that she auto passes. So that is it. At the end of that turn, I score 1 victory point.
You do.
That's not a lot. But which one is active? Do you want to roll for this one?
Well.
Centre 1 again. But who's going first, Lucy? 5. You going first?
I certainly am. Okay, so I have spent my command point that I generated to give these the command ability for the Null route, which is a 6-up shrug. Can't do it, sorry.
Can't.
It's pick a unit within 12 inch in combat and gives them a 6 up shrug.
They are in combat.
Go from the hero.
Yeah, they're within 12 because you were re-rolling ones.
All right. Oh, I've done through. Okay. I thought it had to be the general for some reason.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, so I've spent that. Magic.
Yep.
Right. So a lot of them are still out of range, and he was very sneaky and kept them and them away from 1 inch with the woods. So she is going to put Mystic Shield onto these.
Yep.
Goes off.
Yeah, on an 8.
Can you not try and stop it?
Nope.
Will she have to be able to see to
Yes.
do Arcane Bolt? Wonderful. She can't do it. She is going to try and cast the Rouse to Wrath again.
You get it on an 8.
I do.
So that's 10 dryads.
It is.
Nice.
Okay, so movement is done again. Oh, wait, not again, but almost everything pushed forward. The only things that stayed still was this unit of dryads. That line is separating that 30-man unit from this one. So these didn't move, but everything else pushed forward. The witch ran. She's went main there because I wanted to keep her near her to keep healthy, but then I thought, oh, she's in the middle of nowhere. The tree lady ancient walked round. The hunters pulled forward. Even though I'm going to be within 12 of the wizard anyway, they're now within 12 of him, so they're definitely re-rolling the ones. The unit she summoned within 1 inch, I'll need a 10 inch, did I say? Charge to them?
Yep.
10 inch charge to them. And Dirthu pushed forward. He is looking at them and he can now shoot.
Yep.
So can the ancient. Shooting. These are going to shoot into... That's one I already started.
That's the one that you started on, yeah.
Oh, see, but they'll just make them mincemeat if they're dryads.
Yeah, but aren't you charging your Khorne
Yeah,
them
yeah.
anyway?
So we're going to shoot at them ones.
Okay.
So again, the 3 on these purple dice. So 2 misses. Oh, 4. -1, please.
5 up. 1
Oh,
goes through, D3 damage.
Really?
2 damage kills 1. That's fine.
So, Tree Lord Ancient.
Yeah. At the Reavers, I'm presuming.
Yes. I need a 2 to hit. She's unwounded. Hits. 3s to wound. Oh, no.
And then Dirthu.
Right, he's unwounded, so he gets 6 attacks.
Who's he shooting?
What's the...
Save of the Wrathmongers.
Yes, please.
Probably a 5.
Are they
maybe
the
a
ones
4.
that fight when they die?
They're the ones that hurt you when I die, and they also give everybody within range an extra attack.
Yeah, I'll shoot at them.
Okay.
4s to hit.
Nice.
3s to wound. Ooh, 2, -1, please.
6 up. What's the damage?
D3.
3, 4. So you kill 1 and wound 1.
Yep. So there we go. Charge phase.
Yep.
Dirthu.
7.
That'll get him into there.
I don't know, is it enough?
When you've got the tape measure. Yes, it was enough. So this unit of 20, I'll need a 10, sorry.
9, is that at the Wrathmongers?
Actually, could I?
Yeah, 9 would just touch them.
It's sacrificing them, but it's also blocking you getting down to this unit as much. So yeah, I'm going to move them 9.
Okay. Anything else?
Yep, the hunters.
10.
They're in. And the tree lady ancient.
With an 11.
Yeah.
Stomping.
Yep, groundbreaking stomp from Dirthu. I will pick the Mathwonga. Is that what?
Korgorath.
Ah, so just realised I've piled him in. He's within. Oh no, he's not.
No, he's not. He's just
Yeah.
out of reach of
I thought
them.
he was, and I was like, oh, no. So, the, whatever that's called. Yep, here he goes.
So he fights last.
He does. The Lady Ancient.
And they go last.
Yep.
Which means you essentially get to choose now between the Dryads and them.
I'm going to go in the Hunters because they are so big and brute, but I'm scared in case you
The more warriors you kill, the better it is. Because if I fight and hurt you first, then you kill me back, I get to fight again. So yes, it makes sense.
Yep. Here we go then.
Yep.
The Huntsman is the solid purple dice. I'll be needing 2s on them. Rerolling 1s.
Rerolling 1s because
I'm
you're within range of a wizard.
Yeah. So they're all hit, miss. 3s to wound. Oh, that's nice.
How many is that?
7 at -1, please.
Okay, I am going to use my Triumph here to reroll saves. And the reason I'm doing this is to maximise the number of potential mortal wounds I can do because of the Gore Fist. So an unmodified hit save roll.
There's 2 mortal wounds in addition.
Okay.
6s to wound on the Great Sword.
So he'll die, but he'll get to fight in a minute.
He will.
So these are the saves. I need 5s re-rolling. Wow, that's terrible. Okay, that worked out okay. So
it's 2 damage each.
Yep, that does a single mortal wound to you. And then that kills 3 more.
2 damage each. There we go. So you're coming straight back to these?
Yeah, with the 4 that have kindly toppled over. So they get 2 attacks apiece. They get 3 because they're within range of the Blood Secretor. That's the only buff they get. But I do get to re-roll hit rolls of a 1 because I'm wholly within 12 of an enemy hero.
You do.
Right, now I'll get this the opposite way around because Chaos fight the opposite way to destruction. So they hit on 3s because they're better fighters, but they only wound on 4s because they're not as strong.
There we go. Nice.
Wow, that's actually alright. So 2, 4, 6, 7 saves, but you didn't declare that you were putting your thickets down.
I can't do that after the charge, at the beginning of the charge phase.
Ah, right, so because you... Right, okay.
So on your end?
No, none.
4 up. So
4.
2, so that's that one.
That kills
guy.
the one which was wounded. I like that a lot. That means it's now my choice to fight back.
Quite.
Why?
Oh, yes. Sorry, yes, it is.
Yeah, it's my choice. I'm going to fight with these guys now.
So there we go, all piled in. I did forget, but I'm going to say it now. My Dryads, it's my turn. This unit is entrapping
The Blood Warriors.
And down here, obviously, I will be entrapping the Korgorath. There we go. So over here, you get silly amount of attacks.
No, I don't. This isn't even silly amount. So they've got 2 each base, plus 1 for the banner. I'm not re-rolling 1s because I'm not within range of the heroes. No. However, they are the ones I put Killing Frenzy on, so these are hitting on 2s.
But you're not going to go all out attack.
No, I don't think it's worth it to spend the command point for that. For 10 Dryads, it's not worth it. Plus,
because of the 10, ones. I am a +1 save.
You are, but I've just got to. Yeah.
Yeah, you've got to. You could probably spike them all out now anyway.
No, I'm only winning you on 4s. Remember, I'm not very strong.
Still a lot of attacks though.
3, 6. That's 9.
4 up. Yeah.
Holy shit, Lucy.
1.
2.
2. I like these dice. They're lovely but horrible them. The Wrathmongers?
Yeah.
They give me my death.
Yeah, they do. They do.
Unfortunately though, he's not wholly within 8 of this to get an extra 2 attacks.
All I would have said was, had she not done that, obviously I would have absolutely... But say that, you probably would have gone with death. I don't know.
Could have stomped them to stop them going.
No, I meant I would have... If you hadn't stomped him, I'd have absolutely gone with the Korgorath and tried to take out Death too.
So, hitting on 3. Oh, I'll just leave that. Oh.
You only needed 1s as well.
Yeah.
Wounding?
3s. That is 2 at -2, please.
Okay, so 6 up.
6 damage.
I know. Well, that does get me another blood type point because you just killed a whole unit, Lucy.
You know what? His sword's 3 inches. If I was closer and you could have piled in on your turn, I could have swung with that and then impaled and taloned the Corbler.
So back to me.
It is. You can only go with them.
Making sure I stay 3 inches away from them, actually. So let's add up them dice.
Back up here to this unit. Now, these are rerolling ones again because they are within 12 of my reroll.
Yep. So these guys hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. So this is 3 attacks each because of the banner. 1 miss, but I'm only wounding you on 4s because, you know, they're not very strong.
That's still enough. That's a good hit.
6.
No ends?
No rend.
4 plus, yeah. So
4 wounds on the next guy.
1's down to 1 guy, but he's still alive, which is what counts.
Rejoice, for we gain
me,
a blood type point.
I said...
Rejoice for Khorne, Lucy.
Shush. Next up was the Tree Lady Ancient. I said, let's film it. No, it's fine, it's fine. 3 attacks with the sweeping blows. 3s to wound. 2 got through, D6 each. I've just wiped out the entire squad. Yes, I get some blood type points, but I also get rid of that. So yeah, she's amazing. Anyway,
that's
cannot
it.
go with anything. Oh.
No, it's not. You've still got your dryads to go back. But
and
that's it.
I've got one more thing after that. But yes, we'll come back after the dryads have gone. Right, so Norwood, they are not wholly within 12 of a wizard, so they didn't get the reroll the ones, but
Yeah,
8 to wounds.
You did reroll the ones earlier with them. However, realistically, it made no difference because Deathhood just smashed that Korgorath into the ground anyway.
Yep.
So anyway, down here, 8 saves.
I wish it was
From 8 dryads, man. That was a good roll.
It was.
4s. So 1, 2, 3 of them die.
Woohoo!
Do you know what that means?
They fight back.
Yeah,
yes,
they fight back.
So I lose 3 more dryads. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
And then I think that's turn.
Battle shock. So I'm bravery 7 because I've got my banner down here, but I'm pretty sure the skull.
No.
What? Oh, trample underfoot.
Yes, that's what I've been waiting for, and I will know who nearly forgets.
What is the wording of this? Because
at the end of the combat phase.
Right, we're still within the combat phase, so if you kill them, I still get to fight. Because it says if the model is removed during the combat phase.
Yeah, right, okay.
But it's still the combat phase.
So at the end of the combat phase, you pick one enemy unit within 1 inch and roll 1 dice for each model in this unit, this meaning my hunters, so 2. And a 4 plus, it's a mortal wound.
Nothing.
No.
Okay.
I'm actually glad because you would have fought back.
So now it's battle shock. So because these 2 units have icons in, they get +1 to their bravery. It makes them bravery 7. And then I'm pretty sure the Aspiring Deathbringer, the... Oh, what's it called? Skull Grinder. Add 1 to the bravery for call mortal units. Wholly within 12. So it'll affect these. So these are bravery 8. I lost 3, so I'll only lose 1 on the roll of a 6. Fine. These guys over there, there is 6 of them left. I lost 2 of them this turn. 3 of them. So they only bravery 7, so I need a 4.
Yay!
2 more run. Oh well.
I lost 2,
You
5.
lost 4 there.
4 and the bravery 6.
So you lose 3 more.
Of course. And hunters bravery 7.
Yeah, so they're fine.
So that's it.
Oh, by the way, these are like bravery 4.
Do you know what else that means?
What?
She can now walk through the woods.
Yeah.
If she feels necessary. So I'll get my models removed and we'll be on to Khorne turn 2. Here we go then. Khorne turn 2. I scored another 4 at the end of my turn 2, put me on 8 to your 1.
Yeah.
You generate another command point. I kind of wasted the command point I spent down here for these 6. Oh,
just a bit.
For the 6 sub-shrug, but I did not expect Dirty to get there, and I definitely didn't expect him.
It's still on. I think, till your next hero phase.
Yes. I definitely didn't imagine him getting the stomp off because I very rarely have. Anyway.
Hero phase.
Yes.
So the first thing I'm going to do is do Blood Boil on these.
Is this your prayer?
Yep, 4+. Goes off, D6 mortal wounds. That does 6 mortal wounds, which kills them 2, which puts me up to 4 blood tithe points.
Have you got anything in mind to summon?
I'm not summoning demons, don't be silly. So he will give... Oh, he's going to have to give +1 to hit to someone. Let's just go with them 4 blood warriors. In fact, let's put it on these 5 here. Let's put it on these 5 down here.
Reroll?
Yep, it goes off. So they're +1 to hit. They've got Frenzy of Violence. That's not the name for any of them. But they've got +1 to hit.
We'll get the totals out in a second.
Right, so he's going to try and use the axe, the Chaos Judgment. Goes off on a 5.
Is this where it just wipes a model out?
No, it does D6 mortal wounds.
Okay.
But I need a 5. Oh, yes! Where is it?
Oh, it's a spell.
So I place it within 8, and then I can move it, right? Up to 8 inches. So let me make sure that's within 8 first of all. So there. And in fact, you know what? I'm going to have to... It only moves 8 inches, that's the problem. Yeah, I'm going to have a think about this.
So you had a thought, think.
So I've passed over this unit here.
But you only clipped 1, didn't you?
Yeah, but that's fine. It doesn't matter how many as long as I pass over the unit.
Oh, okay.
So on a 2+, I do D3 mortal wounds to you. D3. 3 mortal wounds on the Dryads.
Yeah.
And then I pick 1 unit within 3 inches of him. And on a 2+, I do D6 mortal wounds. Oh, look at that. Oh, for God's sake.
Look at that.
Oh. Blood sacrifice on them. Yep, D3 mortal wounds. I lose 1 more dude. I get an extra blood tithe point, puts me up to 5. And he's got blood boil as well. Oh, I need to kill a whole unit, that's the problem. I'm going to go for these because if I get the 6, I will kill you.
The hunters.
Yeah, blood boil. Reroll. Please get another 6. 3. So I'll kill 1 hunter and drop the next one to 3 wounds remaining.
Yeah, you take another 2 I'm in off. Okie dokes then. Right then, next part of hero phase.
I decided I could have chanced using Brass Skull Meteor, right? And picked this guy or these and done D3 mortal wounds to them. And then on a 3+, everybody else within range suffers D3. If I roll a 6, it's D6 mortal wounds. It could be devastating. It might completely whiff.
Yep.
And at this point, I think I can either lose... I can get 3 blood tithe points in this turn. I'm pretty sure I can. So if I go first next, I can use the 8. So what I've done is the Lord of Khorne and the Skull Grinder have moved up to try and take out the Tree Lady. Yep, I know. The Blood Warriors are staying in combat. The Reavers are going to hopefully help out, which will either kill the Hunter, or if you might get lucky and kill me, that's fine. I'm going to put both units of Blood Warriors into these, see what happens. Over this side, the Wrathmongers will hopefully deal with the Dryads, and the Korgoraths will hopefully deal with Durthu.
Yeah.
And the reason I've done 2 heroes here and 2 Korgoraths over there is because your Ground Paint Stomp only works on 1 unit.
It does indeed.
So you have to think about which one.
I'm going to regret saying this, but over here, I'm not exactly terrified of one little hero coming out. I know I'll regret saying that, but... Anyway, shooting. So the Bone Tentacles from the Korgorath into the Dryads. I hit on 3s, that's okay. I wound the Dryads on 4s. 3 wounds. Is there any... No end. I've got more than 10, yeah. Takes 2. Yep, 2 die. What? None of your armies have much shooting.
I think only Stormcasting Cities really shoot. And Caradrins. Anyway. Lord.
Charge.
Charge! With a 6, that should make it.
Absolutely.
So I only needed a 4, so what I'm going to do is actually go far enough round so I'm more than an inch away from this terrain.
What? It does nothing.
So I'm also going to charge with a Skull Grinder.
Oh.
With an 8, that makes it. The Blood Reavers next. Blood Reavers get an 8. So they're going to come right round here. And I'm going to drag your Dryads in, I don't care. Because, you know, we live for Khorne, we die for Khorne, we serve him, and we generate blood tithe points, and that's all we care about.
Not the objective.
These 5 warriors into them with a 10, they're going to make it.
Does this spell not move till next turn? Ah, you didn't do the mortal wounds, did you?
Yeah, because I've rolled a 1.
Oh, yes, that's right.
And then these guys are going to charge into here with 12.
Wow.
Making sure that I'm going to stay 3 inches away from the other squad, because I just want to make sure I kill as many of that one as I can. Wrathmongers needing a 3. They're in. The first Korgorath is in to Durthu, and the next Korgorath is in.
So, yeah, they're all in. So everything is piled in. Groundbreaking Stomp. She's going to pick the hero.
Lord of Khorne.
Yeah, that's the one. Yes.
Ah, no!
And Durthu's going to pick the unit of Wrathmongers because of the amount of damage they can put out when they die and whatnot. Yep.
Fine, fair enough.
And this one lone huntsman will put his thickets down.
Yep, which means he gets to reroll saves.
Yep. So who we're going with first? Over here first, we have just double checked and know my command ability, the Earth Defenders, is only until the end of that phase. So
Not that good, really, is it?
no, it would have been. It is good in my turn. Yeah, it's great in my turn, but yeah.
So I'm using the command ability for the Brass Citadel, right, which allows all Korgoraths within range of that dude down there, the Aspiring Champion, to reroll hits and wounds. So I'm going with the nearest Korgorath into Durthu.
And you get an extra attack.
I do, so I've got 6. 3's rerolling. 3's rerolling.
Ooh.
4 at -1, and each one is 2 damage.
4 plus.
2 damage.
2 wounds.
Right.
Yeah.
So Wrathmongers don't give extra attacks to enemy units anymore.
Nope.
It's the first time I actually opened the cards before this game.
You did.
Right, so your Dryads.
No, I just thought I was going to go with the Wrathmongers, but they can't fight until the last anyway.
No, they can't.
So I'm going to go with Durthu against the other
Korgorath.
And I think I'm going to do the Impaling Talons at... How many wounds have they got?
3 each. One of them's on 2.
I'll do the Guardian Sword at this...
Korgorath.
In the Impaling Talon on that one.
Okay.
So 3.
I really, really wish I'd done just 1 more wound to Durthu because it would have been D6 damage instead of 6. Not good.
That was the Impaling Talons. It's 3 at -2, please.
Well, I have to pass 2 of these. I have to pass all of them. That's 12 damage.
It is.
Kills them.
Impaling Talon. 1 attack.
Into the other Korgorath.
Yep. Hits. Oh, wait. If the unmodified hit for Impaling Talon is a 6, it inflicts D6 mortal wounds on the target.
Okay. D6 mortal wounds.
Instead of the 1, remember?
Yeah. 4. So that leaves me on 3 wounds. How many did you roll? 4?
Yeah.
So it leaves me with 4 wounds remaining because we've got 8 wounds apiece. That's fine, I'll take that.
Good boy, Durthu. So these Reavers looking to make some firewood.
Yep, so the Reavers, the reason I'm doing this is because, in fact, no, you know what? I'm not going to go with the Reavers. I'm actually going to go with the Blood Warriors because that's going to make more sense.
To get rid of the hunter.
Because I'll get to fight, and then if you hit me back, I'll fight again anyway. So it makes sense to fight with them. So I've got 4 guys attacking into the hunter. Hitting on 2s because I got the prayer off for them. No, I didn't. Not on them.
Wounding on 4s.
Wounding on 4s, yeah. So the Blood Reavers only hit on 4s, but I had the same amount of attacks. Oh, that's not good. Just the 2.
4 plus rerolling. Nope, takes
So
a
1
wound.
wound. I've still got the Gorglaive to go. 3 attacks, hitting on 3s. Rerolling the 1s because I'm within range of your hero, which I probably forgot on the other dice, but never mind. I wound you on 3s. And it's -1, so 5 up rerolling. You need to pass both of these because it's 2 damage.
No.
Nope, so kills him. That puts me at 7 blood tithe points because Lucy killed that Korgorath.
You're now within 1 inch of the tree. 1 inch of the trees, though.
That's fine. Right, so end of the charge phase we did. Forget about the Wildwood. So the Skull Grinder.
Mortal wound. D3 mortal wound, sorry.
Yep. Oh, 3 mortal wounds on him. And then the Blood Reavers. No.
That's it. So, split attacks, and despite piling in, I didn't get a lot through.
So these 5 attacked them and did nothing. These 5 attacked them and did 1 wound. These 5 attacked them and killed 3.
Yep, that's it.
But I will now fight back with my Skull Grinder against your very silly tree lady with boobies, okay?
She is an amazing model. This is from Creature Caster.
Creature Caster, yeah.
They do some amazing alternate sculpts.
So 4 attacks because I get the extra 1 from being within range of the banner. I don't hit on 2s. I do wound on 2s. And it's -1.
4 up.
3 damage.
No.
Yes. Tree Lady Ancient next.
Yep, she's lost 3 wounds, so she drops her bracket, so she gets 2 attacks with a sweeping
At
blows.
the Mighty Lord of Khorne.
What?
You're going for the Mighty Lord of Khorne.
12 inches of a wizard, so she can reroll the 1, but that does not help. 3s to wound. Yep, it's -1.
Okay, 3 plus drops to a 4. No!
Yes!
No! He has 6 wounds.
Oh, that was perfect.
That
then.
does get me 8 blood tithe points though, but that is not what I wanted.
Impale and Talon on the next guy. Still 2s to hit. Yep.
2s to hit?
Yep.
Okay.
3s to wound. Oh, no.
He was supposed to absolutely smash her into the ground.
She's deceiving.
Right. So, it's now my turn to go back next. So, I'm going to go with the Wrathmongers.
You can't.
No, I can't. So, I'm going to go with one of these.
Yep.
Then Lucy will hit back with the Dryads, and then it's just basically all me.
Yep. Okay, so down here, the little shirtless...
Reavers.
Yeah, they killed 2 of my Dryads.
Yep.
Over here, I killed 1.5.
You did 3 wounds in total,
3
but there was
wounds,
already
sorry.
a wounded one, so killed him. And I managed to roll a 6 to do D3 mortal wounds.
He did.
And I rolled the 3.
You did, so there's 3 down already. He's coming back with them now, and he gets +1 attack for this charge.
+1 to hit.
There we go.
That
nice, that was very nice.
4s to wound though. Oh no, 3s. So 3, 6, 7 at -1.
I'm no longer 10 plus.
Nope, there's 9 of you.
6s.
Wow, it's 7 more dead.
This is not the squad. I expected you to go through a lot more than that.
Hey, I did as well.
5 in total, wasn't it?
No, it was 5 from that last squad, but I think there was 8 killed in total here.
Yeah.
So Lucy's going to inspire and presence then.
I certainly am.
Which means the 2 Dryads over that side have ran away.
They ran. What about you?
I lost a few of them there. I lost, I think I lost 4. And they are bravery 5. So I lose 3. I'll leave the leader. And the blue warriors are fine. So what I'm also going to do is at the end of the combat phase, you can pick one enemy hero or monster within 2 inches of this model. And on a 2+, he suffers D3 mortal wounds.
Of course.
1. Still an extra wound though.
It is. Let's get tidied up.
So at the end of that turn, I unfortunately only scored the 1 point.
Yep.
I was hoping to kill her and take that one. But I roll for my axe to see if it disappears. It does. That's fine. Yep. So, which objective is worth 2 points this turn? You can roll for it, Lucy. That one. Ooh. Fine by me. Now I've just got to hope that I go first. Yep, I'm going first. Yes! And I've got 8 blood tithe points, so I'm going to spend the 8th one, which means any 6s I roll to hit count as 2 hits. I don't need to roll for it, it's just 2 hits. Nice. That's fantastic.
So on everything?
Everything, yeah. Army-wide. Brilliant. So, unsurprisingly, I'm going to use blood sacrifice from him on them to get another blood tithe point back, which I do. No, it's on a 4+, but re-roll. He takes mortal wounds. That's 2 mortal wounds that he has taken. D6. I'm sure it is D6. I will double check in a moment. I'm going to blood boil on her. Don't do it. Oh, it goes off. D6 mortal wounds on her. 5. And she's already suffered 4. So that's 9. She's got 3 remaining. She has 11, 12 wounds normally. Mm-hmm.
Ouch, yeah.
That's fine by me. So, I'm going to cast Blood Boil on these ones from the other one. Goes off. D6 mortal wounds. 6 on the Dryads. Get 6 Dryads out of there. And the next thing I'm going to do is use the +1 to hit on the big unit of 5 Blood Warriors. Reroll. It goes off, so they're a +1 to hit. And finally, the Wrath Axe on a 5. Oh, it goes off. I'm going to try and do the same thing again. So I'm going to place it there and then move it to there.
We're flying over mine.
D3 mortal wounds on a 2+. So 2 mortal wounds on this unit.
I'll leave that one there, so I'm up with battle shock.
And then on a 2+. Oh. Again, that's D6 mortal wounds on that one again.
Yeah, I'm happy about that.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Right. Movement. Nope. And then a 6 on the Blood Warriors. Nope, that's fine by me.
Stomps.
Yes.
She will pick the Warriors.
Okay.
Yay.
Okay, so the Warriors have to fight last.
And he will pick the Wrathmongers.
Okay.
Because they can dish out a lot.
No, okay. Okay, so in that case, I will go first with the Korgorath. And I'm going to use for the Brass Citadel, which allows me to reroll hits and wounds. And I've got an extra attack because of the Wrathmongers. 3s, rerolling. Nice. 3s, rerolling. Okay, and that is -1, 2 damage each. She fails 2, that's 6 damage in total, which means he's actually
4.
got... Oh, sorry, yes.
Oh.
Why did I think 3?
I don't know. Is that the Cobra?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's only 2.
I thought you failed 3 saves, so yeah, he's took 4, that means he's got 5 wounds remaining.
Over this way, I've already attacked with my unit of Dryads there. I got 7 wounds through onto this unit and 5 onto that unit, so he's going to take his saves now.
Yep, so this is on the unit of 4 guys. So you take 2 mortal wounds back.
And I only get 3.
You get 3 through, so 1's wounded and 1 dies. So before I remove him, I now get to fight with him, which I'll do in a second actually, because they're both going to go onto the same squads here. But onto this squad of 5 dudes, one of which is already wounded. We've got 5 saves. You take a single mortal wound, and you actually kill 2. So that's 3 dead just from the fists altogether. And then I've got 3 guys to attack back with now as a result of that. So they've got 2 attacks each base, plus 1 from the banner. These guys, however, hit on 3s they hit on 2s because of the prayer that I got off, whereas the 1 dude hits on 4, so I have to do these separately. So this is the 2 guys that died. A 6 counts as 2 hits. I'm re-rolling 1s because I'm within range of your hero. There we go. I'm wounding on 4s. Yep.
No end?
No.
I'm +1 because there's more than 20 and they're fine.
Yep. And then I've got 3 attacks from the other guy. These are hitting on 3s. Re-rolling 1s because I'm within range of a hero. But then that counts as 2 hits, so that's fine. And that's 3 saves. Kill 2 more.
Should have went with her really.
Yep, Skull Grinder up next. 3 attacks base, 4 because the banner was within range. This guy hits on 3s. I don't get any 6s, I don't get any 1s, that's fine. 2s to wound. That is 4 at -1, and every single one is 3 damage.
Should be fully in cover.
That gets me another blood type point, and she is dead.
Oh no.
So that puts me back to 2 blood type points already.
It does indeed.
So with the Tree Lord Ancient gone, Lucy is retaliating on Dirthu into the Wrathmongers.
Oh, come on.
You are within range of a wizard.
Oh.
2 hits. 2 wounds.
-2.
No save.
It's D6 damage.
You've got 5 wounds remaining, yeah? Is it still D6?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, hang on. Wounds suffered.
You've suffered 7 wounds.
It is D6.
Okay. Oh! Oh, that's 10. That's the whole squad. However,
Yes, they get a
2, no, they don't.
Oh.
2 guys died. On a 2 to a 5, I do a single mortal wound. On a 6, I do D3. So 2 single mortal wounds on you leaves you on 3.
Should have used their attacks.
Yeah, but it's very hit and miss with Dirthu when he's damaged. So that means that it's my turn to come back. You know what? I'm going to go with that Lone Blood Reaver down here. So he's the boss, so he gets 2 attacks. He gets 1 for being within range of the totem, and then the totem actually gives him another attack. So he has 4 attacks, hitting on 4s. Re-rolling 1s. But I do get a 6, so that counts as 2 hits. That is 1 wound, Lucy, on your Revenant.
Right, I should have said he's using the shield protection or steady their weapon.
Right.
He's going to steady his weapon.
Okay.
So 1 wound minus.
None.
4 plus.
Fine. Do you want to fight back with him now?
Yes. 3 attacks and I'm re-rolling 1s.
Yep.
Oh, hang on.
What?
If you use the shield steady, say the weapon. Oh, yes, sorry. I'll hit.
Yep.
2 at -2. 2 damage each.
Right, so that literally leaves just me to fight back with the Blood Warriors and the Aspiring Deathbringer. I tell you what, I'm going to hand this over to Lucy while I fight back with the Aspiring Deathbringer. So he does have a Blood Axe and a Wrath Hammer. So he has 3 attacks, 4 attacks with his Blood Axe. No, he doesn't. He only has 3 because the Wrathmongers are gone. Yeah. Hitting on 3s. Wounding you on 4s. 1 wound, no AP. Rend. Okay, and then he has D3 attacks with a Wrath Hammer for 2 3s. Okay, and then he wounds you on 4s. Okay. And next I'm just going to go back with all these Blood Warriors and see what Dryads are left. So re-rolling 1s and 6s doing extra attacks is okay. When you only wound on 4s with no rend, it's not the best.
Yeah, I lost another...
6 or so. 16 models in total were killed from that squad.
Yep.
So...
6 1-more ones.
No, I thought you were Inspiring Presence in them.
Sorry, yes. They're Inspiring Presence. And on a 6, one of these will run.
Because we killed 2. So 1... Alright, fair enough, I'll give you that. No, I'll give you it, it's fine.
Hell, I'll take it.
So, I score 1, 2, 3 because I still don't control this one because Lucy has way too many Dryads in this back squad.
Well, that one is the active one, so yay.
Yeah, so that's 4 points in total to Lucy's 8. That's still me trailing though.
Yeah, I still... Oh, my plan was I should have went with her first. Can they fight when they die?
Yeah. All the Blood Warriors
You
can.
would have took her out anyway, but the amount of healing she can do.
So yeah, she could have healed the Tree Lord back up. I got very lucky with that Blood Boil.
Right, so my turn.
Hero phase.
Yes, so straight on with magic. Unfortunately, the command trait for my general to automatically heal day 3 is to a hero within 18. Dryad is not within 18 and there's no other heroes injured. So Unleashed Spite on the Wrathmongers.
Well, it hits everybody within range, doesn't it? You roll a number of dice equal to what you cast and it hits everybody.
Within 10 inches.
Okay.
Everyone within 10. Caster 6. No. 5.
She gets a 10. That means you roll 10 dice for each unit within 10?
9 inches. Sorry.
So it was 9. 9 inches, yeah?
Yes.
That's just them 2. But she rolls 10 dice and each 6 does a mortal wound.
Yep.
So 10 dice for the Blood Warriors.
Let's go. Oh, really?
And then 10 dice for...
6.
No. And 10 dice for the hero. 2!
Because that spell went off.
Doesn't that kill him? Because he only had 2 wounds remaining. Because you did 3 before. Oh, no. That's another Blood Tithe point, Lucy.
On a 5+, the Raised by Magic wood goes off. No.
So, just before we go into movement, I forgot to mention I gain a Blood Tithe point for losing the Wrathmongers. I gain another one for him. I gain 1 for the Blood Reaver dying. And then killing her puts me on 4 altogether.
Last spell, she's going to try and summon. She can't, because that passes on your models, isn't it?
I don't know. Let's go and look this up.
So I was going to try and summon 10 more. It's classed as a model, so it's an enemy model, so I can't get within 9 of it. And they have to be within 1 inch of this, so I can't do it. So she's got Thirdest Harmony, so I'm going to try and get 3 more. Then back goes up on a 7.
Yep. D3. 1.
Okay, so I really did want to jump my witch round to heal Darthy, but I couldn't.
Because she can't go through the pathways because of the axe.
Exactly. So movement. I pulled these back because it's another turn. I'll be holding this, and I'm not getting hammered by you.
Yep.
These have pulled round. I'm going to try and charge into them. My Revenant's jump forward. He's going after that pesky Slaughter Priest. The witch has run down. I'm just thinking of giving up on that.
Yeah. You don't have enough over this side to deal with them at the minute.
No. The hunters are pushed forward, and that's about it. So I'll say it now. No, I'm not. I was going to say it now because I was going to use my command ability for the 6-up shrug on Darthy, but I want to save it just in case for Inspiring Presence. It is a model count game.
Yeah.
So, Verdant Blast shooting Darthy into the Cobra.
Okay.
You're going to get 3 attacks now, hitting on 4s, reroll on 1s because...
I think, is it melee only? Oh, but you missed anyway, so it's fine.
reroll hits of 1 for attacks made by friendly units.
Fair enough.
All within 12. 3s to wound. Oh no.
Hunters then?
That did not go well.
Are you going for the Slaughter Priest here? Because you're not at -1 to hit him at the minute.
Yeah, go on. Oh. Oh.
Oof. That's not good.
No.
3s.
2 at -1, please.
6 up. 2d3 damage. Yeah, that kills him. That gets me another blood tithe point. Blood for Khorne. That puts me into 5.
With the banner, what does he do?
He gives everyone +1 attack.
Charges. The Revenant in Rim. Go on.
Yep.
Dryads.
Yep.
So that's all my charges done. So the Wildwood on a 6+ for the hero. That's the hero's dead, isn't he?
Yeah, it's the Blood Warriors.
No.
I'm so glad it's only on 6 now instead of like roll a 1 when you run through it. And even when you roll for it, when you cast spells, it's so much better for an opposing player than what it used to be.
Big nerf for us. Groundbreak and Stomp on the Korgoth will pick. Yay!
So Korgoth's going last.
Yep. Which means combat for me, I'll have to be the Arch Revenant.
Nice.
Okay, like it says, I'm going with the Revenant. I'm going to reroll his saves because the Witch, he's within 12 of the Witch, so he's already rerolling 1s.
Yep.
Any minuses to hit him?
No.
3s.
Nice.
3s. That is -2.
Oh, no.
-2.
5 up, because this guy's got a 3 up armor for some reason.
And it's 2 damage each.
Oh, 4 damage. Leaves me on 2 wounds remaining. He has got 6. No, he's got 5. 1 wound remaining, Lucy.
And the
Beetle.
Yeah, the tail pincers misses.
Oof, that was lucky.
It was indeed.
So, if the Korgoth is going last, I'm probably going to go with the Aspiring Deathbringer next. I'm not going to spend the command point on letting the Korgoth re-roll everything because I think he's probably going to die. So the Aspiring Deathbringer, 3 attacks against Durthu. Reroll the 1s, thankfully, because Durthu's a hero. Wow. D3 from Wrathhammer. 2. 3s. 4s. 1 wound. No end.
Yep. Okay, so down here, I managed, even though there was 13 Dryads attacking, wait, I say only, I killed 7.
Yep.
When these final 2 hit back, he killed 1 of my Dryads.
Do you know what? I'm going to make a very small amendment if it's okay. Because the banner gives you +1 bravery. I'm actually going to take the banner away. And the reason I'm doing that, right, is because the banner gives me +1 bravery. I'm bravery 5. If I rolled a 1, oh no, they're automatically running. No, if I rolled a 1, I'd have one guy left. So because if I take the banner away, they are now automatically running, which gets me another blood tithe point.
There we go then. So, your last one?
Who have I got?
This one. You've got this
I've got
guy.
the Blood Secretor to go with because I can't fight with the Korgoth until after Lucy is fought. So the Blood Secretor has 5 attacks because he gives himself his own ability. He hits you on 3s, rerolling 1s because you're a hero, and the 6 counts as an extra hit because I've used me 8 blood tithe points. 3s to wound. That is 4 wounds at -1 on your Revenant.
5 up, but I can shove the first one.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll take that 1 wound actually instead of.
So the beetle basically dies and you can't fly and move as fast now.
Yes.
Okay.
So I am going to slow attacks this time. His Massive Impaling Talons is going to go at the little hero.
Yep.
And his Guardian Sword at the
Korgoth.
Here we go. 3s.
Rerolling the 1 because you're still within range.
2 at -2, please.
Double 6, please. Come on. I've never needed this more than now. 1 6 will do. Please roll a 3. Yes!
Really?
Yes, and you've already declared your other attack against the Deathbringer.
Okay. Impaling Talons, let's go. Oh, so close. Oh, look, it was the same.
No, it wasn't. It was a 5.
3 plus 2 wounds. Oh, where you just.
Unfortunately, though, I didn't use the command ability because I genuinely thought he was going to die at this point. So 5 attacks, hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s, no 6s, 3s to wound. That is, however, 2 wounds at -1, 2 damage each, which kills Derthu.
Yikes. I can't believe that.
You can't. I can't believe how an amazing battle round 3 I've had.
I know.
That was so good. Which means that because you didn't kill both of them, you don't score the 2 points.
I scored 1.
Yeah. Obviously, Battle Shock turn.
Yeah.
They're
I'm
gone.
inspiring presence in that unit.
You don't need to. You only lost 1.
I did indeed.
And the bravery 6, there's more than 10, so your bravery 7, which means even if she rolls a 6, she passes. And that's it for battle round 3.
That puts me on to 9 points to your 4.
Yeah. That's not good. However, which one is active? Lucy's done 2 rolls, I'll do this one. So 1, 2, 3.
Roll number 2. Yes!
God.
I need first turn there.
I need first turn. Yes! Oh, I forgot to do the Wrath Axe. Does it disappear? No, it does not. So it stays there. That's really good. That's very good for me. Right, so I'm actually on 6 Blood Tithe points because Lucy killed the Slaughter Priest. So at the start of my hero phase, I'm going to use Relentless Fury, which means that any model that is slain during the combat phase gets to fight before it dies. Do I want to use that though? Because I mean, I've mainly only got Blood Warriors left. You know what? I'm going to use number 5, which is the Brass Skull Meteor. Pick 1 unit anywhere on the battlefield. That unit suffers D3 mortal wounds. In addition, roll a D6 for each unit within 8 inches of that unit. And on a 3+, the unit being rolled for, oh, actually, it's any unit, which means it would also hit myself. Ooh. Can I borrow the tape measure? Because this makes a big difference, actually. So an 8-inch range, I could hit both Dryads, her and the Kurnoths.
Yourself, you 2 units as well.
They're not within 8.
Oh, is it of this?
No, within range of the unit that I pick. So if I pick your Kurnoths as the target of the meteor, every unit within 8 inches of them suffers the damage. So I will pick the Kurnoths because I'm not bothered about trying to take them out. So they suffered D3 mortal wounds. 1. That's all. That's fine. So on a 3+, she takes mortal wound, D3 mortal wounds. No, 1 mortal wound, but on a 6, it's D3. I've done that back to front. I shouldn't have done it that way. So she takes 3 mortal wounds. No, sorry, she takes 1.
Oh, yeah.
Right, so I'm actually on 6 Blood Tithe points because Lucy killed the Slaughter Priest here. Now, I do like the idea of Relentless Fury, which means every model gets to fight before it dies. Before it's removed. But the Blood Warriors get to do that anyway, so it's only going to benefit 3 heroes and a Korgorath. I don't think that's really worth it. It's a game of number of models. I'm running out of models very quickly, so I'm going to try and use the Brass Skull Meteor. Now, I pick a target unit, and it suffers D3 mortal wounds, and then every unit within 8 inches of that suffers 1 mortal wound on a 3+. If I roll a 6, it is D3 mortal wounds. Okay. If I pick any of these 2 units, I hit myself, which I don't want to do. So as much as I don't really want to target these, I'm going to pick these because then it hits these 3 units. So, the Kurnoths, D3. Kurnoths take 1 mortal wound. The Witch on a 3+. Takes nothing. Those Dryads. And those Dryads. Oh my word. That was horrendous. Anyway, these dryads, I moved over them. So they suffered D3 mortal wounds from the Wrath Axe. And then I pick one unit within 3 inches, and on a 2+ they suffer D6. So I'm going to choose them. Oh, thank God. 1 again. 3. I'll take 3. That's not bad. That is not bad. So next up, I'm going to use Blood Boil on... who do I want to use this on? How many wounds does your Revenant have? 5. But it's 1 model. I'm going to go for the Dryads. I need to try and kill them. So 4+. D6. 3 more mortal wounds on your Dryads. Any 3?
One's closest to you.
Okay. And the only other prayer that he has is to blood sacrifice, which I don't really want to do. Not to get me an extra blood tithe point at this point. So, movement phase. Right, so movement phase. I've retreated with the Blood Secretor. The Slaughter Priest is as far up as I can move him. He's just within 6 of the objective and just within 8 of the shrine. Korgrath is pulled sideways, and that's pretty much it. These guys going to hopefully charge and either need an 8 to get to them or a 6 to get to her. And that's it. So we're going to go straight into shooting phase. My Korgrath is going to be shooting your Dryads, Lucy.
I think -1 to hit.
Because they're within 6 of the woods?
Yes, we measured earlier.
Right. And that's because the 3 at the back Lucy took and then a couple from the front leaves all of them just within 6. So if I -1 to hit, that's 4s. I'm not within... Oh, I am within range of a hero. So I do get the reroll 1. 3 hits, 4s to wound. Oh, that's 3 wounds. No rend. So you pass 2, you lose 1 more model. And that is it for shooting. So for charges, we're going to go with these 3 first. I need a 3. I'll make it with a 4. I'm going to go with these 3 next. With a 7, they should make it in. And the Korgrath needs a 3. With a 12. Oh. In that case, I'm going to come right to here. So that I'm within 6 of the object. If it's an extra model, it all matters. Yep. Oh, I see what you're doing. And then the last unit will be these Blood Warriors here. Ideally an 8. No. There's no heroes within range to reroll that. Yeah, that's it. So who am I going to go first with?
On 6 them suffered.
Oh, I seen that. I seen that as well. Right, so I'm going to use my generic command ability for the Brass Citadel from him on him, because any of the heroes can use it, and it lets me re-roll failed hits and wounds. I've actually now got 6 attacks because I'm within range of the banner now. So, is the -1 to hit only for ranged weapons or just in general?
Subtract 1 from attacks that target this unit. They're within 6 of the wildwood.
Okay, so I'm hitting on 3s, re-rolling to 4s. So they all hit anyway. 3s to wound. Oh, re-rolling. 3 wounds, -1, 2 damage each. There's still 10 models there, Lucy. So you lose 4 more. Right, so Lucy fought with these Dryads here. She did 4 wounds to the Blood Warriors. 1 dies. So now he will get to fight back with 3 attacks. They all hit. 4s to wound. 1 wound. No, so 1 more Dryad dies and I lose 1 warrior, not 2. Okay, so then it's back to me, which means I'm going to go with these guys. So these have 3 attacks apiece. The leader, of course, has 4. There is an enemy hero. Am I wholly within 12 of the Arch Revenant or her? Not within 12 of her, and I'm more than 12, so I'm actually split between the two, so I don't get the reroll 1s here. So I will use all-out attack to reroll the 1s here. Okay. But the 6s generate an extra attack each. So that actually worked out pretty good. Forced to wound you though.
Did you do the minus to hit?
No. So now I'm going to go back with these 3. Unfortunately, the Dryads are -1 to hit. And the Slaughter Triumphant doesn't say unmodified 6s, which it should. So I'm hitting you on 4s as a result of the -1. 3 wounds, no rend. 1 more dies. Right, so Lucy's going to retaliate with the Dryads. So 3 of them, one of which is the Nymph, is going into the Korgorath. Not bad. 4 wounds. Korgoraths only have a 4 save. And he dies. He doesn't get the wound back at the end of the turn because obviously he's already dead. And then 3 girls hitting the... So that's 3 hits. 1 wound. Which I fail, which kills me, which means I fight when I remove. The 3 misses though. Yep.
Are you sure you want to take that one?
That's the wounded one.
Aye. Close to the objective.
I'm still, well, even if I took the first. Unfortunately, that's the end of the combat phase. I lost 1 model in each squad, so I'll be fine for bravery, but Lucy lost quite a few models, so let's add them up. Right.
I'm going to inspire and presence them.
Yep.
And I only lost, when we counted, I'll lose 1 more on a 6 for them.
Yep.
So.
Nope, so they're fine.
Which denies you.
Which denies me getting that objective because I've only got 5 models, 6 within range. Lucy's got 6 Dryads there, 6 there. That was my Hail Mary. That was my Hail Mary.
But unless I do amazing, you're just going to come back and smash us.
Well, not necessarily. You've got 9 points. I now have... I'm only on 6 as a result of that because I get 1 for each one. So you're still 3 points ahead of me, and you're very likely going to get this one.
Right, so firstly I'm going to cast Unleashed Spite from the Witch and hope it goes off, because if it does go off you can't unbind and it means I can heal D3.
Yep, you are now within range of that banner, so if you do successfully get this off, you have to re-roll.
Right.
Because he was always too far away last time.
No.
And then her.
I need to try and cast some more Dryads.
She's just out of range of the banner. Oh, you need the 7. So Lucy generates her now 1 command point. Let's see what's going to happen in the movement and shooting phase. Movement phase. Lucy's retreated with both blocks of Dryads.
Yep, it may, but I'm 3 inches away, but I still do control it.
Yep, she's got 5 or 6 Dryads here and about 3 or 4 from that side.
Yep, so I still control it for the minute. Oh, I forgot anything. I've run her, so she's trying to get all these. She's went over there, her full movement.
Yep.
She's going to try and take that in hopes. But I still control it, and I know what it means next turn you could come and smash us, but you've got the hope. You don't.
Okay.
Shooting.
Yep.
I'm going to shoot them out.
Them two, not the Slaughter Priest.
No, they fight when they die, don't they?
Yes.
and it's 2 models, so
Okay.
the black purple is the leader.
So 1 miss. Nice. Oh, 3 wounds.
-1.
5s. 3d3. Kills them. That gets me another blood tide point. I got 1 for losing the Korgorath and then 1 for losing him. Puts me at 2.
That was lucky. Oh wait, 6+ for them. No,
You didn't get a spell off.
but it's after the charge phase.
Oh, we're going to the charge phase now.
Oh, so yes. So that was the charge phase. The Revenant.
Yep. Is he just going for the banner?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the Wraith, she's just going for it.
Yep.
Which means I'm gonna go with her first.
Because you still control this anyway.
Yep.
Fair enough.
I know it's a risk, but how many wounds has he got?
5.
Oh shoot.
You can't kill me, can you?
No. Got him contested if I survive.
Yeah.
4s. 1 -1.
Yeah, I take a wound. He's down on 4.
It's 6 wounds.
I'll come back with a blood crater. Oh, that's not good. 1 wound, -1.
I'll come back with him.
And by the way, I presume you're doing your shield because you're within range of a wizard anyway. What you running on?
3s. -2.
5 up. I'm dead.
4 damage.
That gets me up to 3 blood tithe points. And then I will go back with the Aspiring Deathbringer over there. So 3 attacks. Rerolling 1s because you're a hero. Hitting on 3s, so that's 2 hits. Forced to wound. That's 2 wounds, no rend.
5. 1.
And then I've got D3 attacks from my hammer. 2. Reroll the 1. And that's it.
She contests it with you.
Oh. So Lucy scores 2 points for this objective, which actually puts her on 13 victory points now. No, 11 victory points to my 6. Do you know what that means?
You can't win.
I can't win because the maximum I can score in my turn 5 is 4 victory points.
But what, this is only turn 3 we've just finished, isn't it?
No, this is turn 4.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So who would have gone first anyway? Me. Which one would have been active? This one. So I would have gotten 2 points. Probably 3. I'm still behind you. You would still get that with the amount that I've got. So a victory to the Sylvaneth. I think for me, when you murderized me lord over here with that 6 damage, that was really crucial for you. That was a big turning point. Yes, I did a lot of damage to them. For me, the warriors just don't do enough. They're just...
The die is still good.
And even doing mortal wounds back with the gore fist, it's just not enough. I mean, dryads aren't the toughest.
They're probably the weakest and less hitting in the game. That makes sense.
The nearly are, because obviously you get the -1 to hit if you're within the trees, you get the +1 save, and you get +1 to hit in your turn. They're decent, but Blood Warriors should do so much more. They're just...
So you had it when you double turn. That was brutal.
Yeah, absolutely. Getting blood boil off both times was critical. But you constantly just inspiring presence, stay alive, stay alive, stay alive. That's what won you the game.
Magic after turn 1 was incredible.
Yeah, it wasn't the best. And do you know what? These guys actually did all right this game.
Makes a change.
Because they don't normally do much, and they took out like 3 heroes over the course of the game.
The other ones actually did alright, I think.
I think they took 5 Blood Warriors out and then held them up. So they did okay. But yeah, a victory for the Sylvaneth.
First time this year.
Is it the first time since the book come out you've had a victory?
Possibly. No, I've only played them in the tournament and they got wiped out. So...
Yeah. And Khorne's not the best. I think Khorne and Sylvaneth, they're both struggling. Their books certainly did not help them when they came out.
We got nerfed. I ran Norway because I used to love it, but...
Because of the extra spells and everything.
That was the one thing that in our trees...
Yeah, the fact that the Wildwoods are totally different. I mean, we've still got a set of the new Wildwoods to paint up, but would it have made that much difference? Probably not. It's, you know what I mean, a little bit extra area.
No.
But
I mean,
yeah. the fact that you've got to roll a 6.
Exactly.
And
before it was a lot better. I mean, yes, it was brutal, but we're not a strong army. We've got a few strong characters, but they were brutal.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So there we go. Another Age of Sigmar game. Khorne is going back in the box, and they're staying in the box for a while.
Yes, Sylvaneth will be as well, but because we are moving.
Yep. Even then, there might not be the further. Yeah, I might be sick of the other armies by the time we've moved. So you never know. The Khorne might come back out sooner rather than later.
I did enjoy playing these.
Yeah. I tell you what, I'm going to paint up your trees for you. So, and I've actually got another squad of Kernoths and some spites and stuff on my painting desk to finish up for Lucy as well. So they'll hopefully be on the channel very soon. And we'll see you again very soon.